Hello and welcome back to the Notts County Challenge episode 10, the start of the second season. As you can see my face. We'll give it a go. We'll see how it goes. Nobody likes it, I'll take it straight off. It's fine. Right, so season 2. Now, since last season we finished 16th. We had to make a few changes. The board gave us no budget money. We had a bit of manoeuvre in the wages if we decided to lose some players. But we lose John Steed, who did pretty well for us towards the end of last season, who deputised well for Campbell when he was injured for a couple of weeks. Amiobi finally goes. He's retired. He was 35. And Hayden Hollands, who just wouldn't sign a new contract. We tried to offload a few more of the other older players. Again, nothing was forthcoming. Jonathan Forte is our most expensive player at the moment, wage related at least anyway. Wilbraham, he's done well. I can't really lose him at this stage. As you can see, there's still a few that we are paying over the odds a week for. Carl Dickinson, Wilbraham, he's coming in, he's deputised quite well as a backup to Campbell, who I must say, as you can tell from the friendlies, is scored in each one. I mean, he scored 6 goals in 4 games. The friendlies have been mixed, as you can see, but we are scoring goals, and that's due to the fact that we have changed to the 4-2-4, which we changed towards the end of last season. So on for the transfers in. We welcome Ben Whitfield, who we are going to try and use as a midfield player, but he can play in the attacking role in the left, right wings, as well as the attacking midfielder. But at the minute with the 4-2-4, we're not using that role at the minute, the middle, so we're hoping to utilise him either in midfield or the 2 wings. Filip Zwardzik, a Czech, who's yet to play any caps for his country. Alex Reed is a young forward, 21 years old, finishing 10, acceleration and pace is quick. Then we have Andy Rinomhota. Might have to change that to something, I can't think what yet. Then we have Jarrell Sellers, again either as a forward or a winger. Crossing isn't too bad, it's below the 10 where I'd rather have it, but again it's something you can pick up later on in the season if we use him. Again, he'll probably be used as a backup, being 21 years old. And Luke O'Neill, I believe we're playing as a right back. Positioning in teamwork 11-13. His marking not great, but acceleration and pace, which we wanted to come back if we do play him in the wing back role or even further up. So we have got that option. Again, another backup. So as you can see, the players that we have picked up are young or younger than some of the older ones which we're hoping to replace, and they're on a lot cheaper wages. Looking at the finances, we were given no budget. I mean, how you're supposed to improve with no budget is beyond me, but saying that, we are well under the wage budget. I think we're about £2,000, which I'm more than happy with, which does leave a bit of scope to bring somebody else in if we are struggling. Today we're going to start off the season with Tranmere away with the new formation. We're going to start off with the team that beat Shrewsbury 2-1 in the friendly. Ben Curtis is this year's captain. We have Jarrell Sellers at left wing, Hartley right, up front Campbell and Reed, which isn't going too bad. Thompson and O'Connor in the centre, with Dickinson, Bowler, Dickey and O'Neill. We're trying to get rid of Jan. We can't get a work permit for him. He's on £625 a week. He's only contracted to the end of the season. Right, so what we'll do, we'll get cracking into the first game. Tranmere aren't a bad side, and I think they will close. It'll be close for my money, but this should be a win for Notts. Tranmere task will not be made easy by the absence of James Wallace. Who's James Wallace? Adam Campbell is our key man, for obvious reasons. He's the only one that's putting it in the net, really. So we're going with a 4-2-4, and they're seeing quite defensive at the back. I think we should try and encourage the team. Let's try and do that, which you haven't done. Okay. Yes, it's start of the new season, new formation. We're scoring goals, and the games have been fairly close. We've not been beaten heavily. It's just the issue of conceding goals. Right, we kick off right to left, away to Tranmere. O'Connor has it in the centre, back to Thompson and the highlight end. So we have a corner. Connor whips it in. It's a penalty. Yes! This can't be bad. 2 minutes in. Campbell to take it. Yes, let's start your goal scoring form once again. Start off with the first game, first goal. Come 3 minutes in and buries it into the corner. This is what we want. And let's just have another look. I was going to change the highlights instead of 2D down to 3D. I haven't decided yet. I think it could be a possibility later on in the episodes. Keegan has it for Tranmere, but we steal it back. Thompson whips it up. Campbell is again. Don't run for it if you're not going to get there. Save your legs. Alright, Davis in goal for Tranmere. Whips it up. They win it, but we win it back. Hartley, let's see what you can do. Let's see what you learnt at Braintree. Whip, pulls it inside and inside again. Campbell down to Reed. Reed's waiting for it. His position is not great, have to say. But if he can keep them busy up front while Campbell does his thing. Oh, just hits the upright. Who was that? Number 30. Sellers. Campbell again, and now Reed has it. Now what's he going to do? Is it? He's going slowly, but was that a cross? Was that a shot? I'd hate to think. We really could do with a second one here. Hartley inside to Thompson. Thompson to Sellers. Crosses it in, and oh, how on earth did he steal that in there? Alex, first goal of the season. Yes! It could be a beautiful partnership. Both of them young. This could be oh, that's a good save. But even so, Davis will be disappointed with that. But we're not. Right, 2-0 up at half time. Wow. Been excellent. We should tell them we're pleased with that. Well, yes, I think we are passionate. I'm really pleased with your performance. Let's just carry it on. This is a start I'm really looking for, and the 4-2-4 seems to really to be working quite well. I know that we used the 4-4-2 last season with the wing backs. It didn't work out. We tried to experiment quite a bit, and to be honest, we were quite lucky to finish where we did, really, considering the start that we had. Hopefully this time we'll have a stronger start to the season. What's happening there? Corner whips in from Tranmere. Somebody stop him. Right, can we break? Thompson to Campbell. Reed's going. Now we go to the wide. O'Neill, the right back, crosses in. Reed again. Oh my life! This is brilliant play. I think now. Is it worth change? Well, I'm going to have to bring some people on. We have got the EFL Cup game next. I might rest some players for that for the final 20 minutes. See who we got. Everybody's playing really well. O'Connor is looking a little bit battered. Let's go give that Andy. I might just change him to Andy. Thompson is playing really well. Let's give Whitfield a run around in the centre as well. And what we'll do, we'll change Hartley for Sellers for Philippe, and see what we can do there. Good catch. And as you can see from the table, we are sitting top. That'll do nicely. And who's picked up man of the match? Alex Reed, man of the match. For the youngster, that's brilliant. And we have kept a clean sheet, which is always an added bonus. Right, and we have Rochdale in a couple of days with the EFL. I'll see you there. Right, I may have a rotator side for the game against Rochdale. Brophy comes in for Dickinson at left back. We're going to keep Reed up there and Campbell up front. Sellers will let Petrasso have a game, and Hartley as well. We'll change to Fitzpatrick, see how he does. Yeats has picked up an injury, so he comes off the bench, and Philippe, he's got himself injured as well. He'll be out for 2 to 3 weeks. We start off with Loach at the back in goal with Brophy, Bowler, Dickey and O'Neill. In the centre, Richards and O'Connor, with Fitzpatrick coming in for Hartley, Petrasso coming in for Sellers, with Campbell and Reed up front. It'd be nice to progress in this competition. The money could really come in handy. The club hasn't got any. The game will be very close. I think it would most likely come down to the lottery of a penalty shootout. That we're trying to avoid. But with Rochdale favourites, they are a Division 1 side. Mark Crossley challenged the team, and nobody seems motivated enough. There's a lot more to come. Let's stick a few more greens there, a bit of faith. And let's see a few more greens and start the game. As we kick off, playing from left to right. That's a good interception by O'Neill, knocking it out. Campbell offside after 5 minutes. Rochdale apparently had the first shot on goal. We have the ball, Petrasso and Brophy playing well. Reed's in the centre. Richards picks it up to O'Connor. Back to Richards, Petrasso. Nice idea, but I don't think he was on the same wavelength. Andrews for Rochdale, Vicente. That's a good challenge. Richard picks it up. Brophy. Knock it over the top if you're going to hit it. That's a good challenge by Dickey. Reed has it. Maybe to Campbell. Campbell and Reed striking up a good partnership at the moment. Reed, is he going to finish? Hits the post. That was unlucky. That's a good move by them 3 guys there. Petrasso. Is that Petrasso? No, it's Richards with the goal. Well, that was unexpected, but I'll take it. And another goal goes in. O'Connor whips it across. Oh, Petrasso chests it down and passes it to Richards, who just wellies it. The goalkeeper, could argue he was unsighted, but he holds his hands up and runs away as we score a goal. Rochdale are fighting back. We have got our possession back, 50-50 now. Campbell with the ball. O'Connor, is he going to whip it wide? Fitzpatrick, what can we do? Got to impress this year. Who's that? Richards again? Upright. Right, we're making it to half time. Yes, I'm pleased with the things are going. Let's keep it up. Let's get straight back into it. We'll try and make a couple of substitutions earlier on. I want to rest players for the league. League again is priority. We want to get out of this league, or at least start challenging at least to the playoff spots. And I believe that is another penalty. Callan Chance yellow card again is no Vicente with the yellow card. Campbell again, is he going to make it another 6 games in 6 where he scores a goal? Obviously second game where it matters. Is that not a goal? Didn't expect that from Campbell. I expected him to at least put it away. Rochdale on the attack, coming in from the right hand side, and they finish. Our defenders are just standing there. It may be time to bring in another change maybe. Rafferty whips it in. Who is that? Bowler. 20 minutes to go. Connor's in the middle. Yeah, he's tired again. I'll bring Thompson in. Bring Whitfield in. Change it for Patrick. Whitfield with the corner. Richards, let's get there. Let's put it back to Whitfield. Whitfield again has a second by the cherry. Crosses in. It's a good claim by Howard. 20 minutes to go. Let's get there in front. Bowler again. Don't concede anything silly there. Oh, it's clean through. We'll have to bring that attacking midfield option in. Either drop her forward. Right, we'll make the change. Bring Philip on. Well, it's not Philip, is it? It's Andy. We'll push it. Well, what we'll do, we'll take Bowler off, move him up front, and we'll go 3 at the back. Not ideal, but I don't think we have a choice. Ideally, we could do this goal before the 90 minutes, preferably. 5 minutes to go. It's a highlight. That's a good take by Brophy. It's not a foul. He claimed that fairly. Oh, you're joking. He's going to send him off. Oh, to be honest, I didn't think it would be a foul. It's not what I wanted to see. We'll bring Thompson, you're going to have to play there. Oh, this is really awkward now. I don't think we have much choice at the back. We've got to go all out. See what happens. 2 at the back. If we can get a goal out of this, then I'll have to change the formation round. But while they have the highlight, it's not going to happen. There's nobody up front because everybody seems to be coming back. We started off with a good start, and yeah, I can't argue with that. We're out of the cup. Not ideal, but you lose a player, you miss a penalty. What are you going to expect, I suppose? We've lost in the first round. Brophy is banned for 1 match. Again, we'll issue a warning. I don't think it's fair, but I'm not having people just getting themselves sent off, especially when we're a goal down and chasing the game. Right, okay, I'll play a few games. We'll come back to the Blackpool game and the Scunthorpe game in the Trade Trophy. We'll bring another cup game. Right, I think we'll leave it there. If you like the video, please pop a like on there, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.